Do you ever make your tea like too sugary? Because I do that all the time. Hey BookTube, what's going on? Today I'm going to be doing the Tmi Tag. This is a tag created by God knows who because it is so freaking old. I was tagged by Caitlin from Book Consumed. I will leave her link below so you can all go check her out because she has amazing videos. I don't know, lately I've been feeling a little like tired and uninspired concerning booktube and reading. I'm not in a reading slump, I think I'm more in like a booktubing slump. I don't really know how to explain it. But basically I felt like it would be a good idea to do a non-book themed video and I was tagged in it, so here's an excuse. Let's get into the questions. What are you wearing? I'm wearing a blue shirt. I don't really know if I can show you it. It has a skull on the back. I cut out a skull. Yeah. And then I'm wearing shorts that are way too short for the internet. Have you ever been in love? I'd say after 2.5 years with someone you can say you're in love, so yeah. Ever had a terrible breakup? No. How tall are you? I think I'm like 5'7", maybe? Ish. I don't really know. Any tattoos? I have one. I don't really know the best angle to show you it. I have an Aratsi from the Mortal Instruments series. I really don't feel like going into the entire reason that I got it because it's very, very long, but if you really want to know, I will leave the Instagram post below. It's more than just me loving the Mortal Instruments series and that being my favorite series of all time. So if you really want to know, it's down below. Any piercings? I have a lot. Well, I have my nose piercing, which you guys have probably noticed maybe. I have a lot of ear piercings. I don't have them all in, so a lot of them you won't see, but I'll try and point them in the general direction. So on this ear, I have my tragus, which is this thingy right here. I have my rook, which is this thingy right here. I have my cartilage, I just don't have anything in my cartilage. Is that it for this ear? I think so. And then I have my 2 holes, but I don't have anything in there. I like never keep anything in that hole. And then in this ear, I have my industrial bar, which is this bar going through my ear. It's simple enough. I have my anti-tragus, which is right here. I had my tragus, but I don't know where it went. And I had my service tragus, but that ripped out. And then I have my 2 holes on this set again. And then I have my belly button. But we're not going to show that. So yeah, just I have one. Who's your OTP? We all know that it's Clace. I don't have to explain further. I have like 50 million more, but I'm not going to go through them because I'm just going to be like consumed by the feels. Favorite show? Super Hulock. That's 3 shows in one, but I'm assuming if you've like been around fandoms, you know what I'm talking about. So, favorite bands? I don't really listen to bands as much as I listen to artists. And they're all like electronic artists, not like the popular ones you hear about on the radio. So you guys probably don't know any of them, so I'm not gonna go through them. Favorite song? Don't ask me this question. This is like asking me my favorite book, which is City of Heavenly Fire, but that's besides the point. Something you miss? England. I miss England more than anything in the world. August 5th was the day I came back a year ago. And I am just feeling so nostalgic and sad, and I just want to go back because it was the most amazing trip of my life. How old are you? 18! Finally legal! Zodiac sign? I think it's Aries. I don't really pay attention to my horoscope or anything, so I really don't know. Quality you look for in a partner? British. Yeah. Favorite quote? Flecteri sine quiosa paras acaranta move bow. I can't speak Latin for my life. Or else the other quote that I love that's also from the Mortal Instruments is the love that moves with the sun and all the other stars. Favorite actor? Jamie Campbell Bower. #1 favorite actor. Lily Collins, the entire Mortal Instruments cast. Jensen Ackles, because I named my car after Jensen Ackles. Jared Padalecki, Matt Smith, Karen Gillan, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Martin Freeman. I think those are all my favorite actors. Favorite color? I would say black, but somebody would leave a comment saying black is a shade, not a color, so I'm just gonna go with red, white, and blue if you haven't noticed. Loud music or soft? Loud. I refuse to drive if my rearview mirrors aren't shaking. That's probably illegal, but I really don't care. Where do you go when you're sad? I go to Dunkin' Donuts. Most people are going to be like, I go to my bed, or I go to the beach. I go to Dunkin' Donuts. Whenever I'm feeling down, I go to Dunkin' Donuts, and I sit there with a cup of tea, and like a donut or something, and I sit there and read for like an hour or more, and it's just the most relaxing thing in the entire world. I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. How long does it take you to shower? If I'm taking a normal shower, it takes me like 5 minutes. If I have to shave my legs, it takes me like 10 minutes, and if I have to wash my hair, it takes me like 30, so 5 to 30 minutes. That's a very big range, but yeah. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? If I wake up at 7 for camp and I leave at 8:30, it takes me an hour and a half, but I don't straighten my hair, so if I straighten my hair, it takes like 2 hours. Which is going to suck when school starts. Ever been in a physical fight? No. But I really want like my own little fight club because I want to learn how to fight just so I can be as badass as my favorite book characters. Everyone looks at me so weird when I'm like, I want to learn to fight. Like, you're a girl. Be leader. Like no. Like, I want to be like Tris Pryor. I want to learn how to kick ass. But no, I've never actually hit anyone. Turn on? Turn off. That was really stupid. The reason I joined YouTube. I don't know. I had a YouTube channel a couple years ago that had nothing to do with books. I made like really stupid music videos. Don't ever find it because I'll probably cry. I think I just joined BookTube because I just found it so interesting that like it wasn't just me that was obsessed with reading. Like there were so many people all over the world that were just in love with reading young adult. And I was so infatuated with the thought of it that I had to become a part of it. Fears? My only fears are really like being kidnapped or like abused. Like stuff like that. I don't really have a fear of like heights or drowning or anything like that. Last thing that made you cry? I actually don't know. I usually have an answer for this and it's usually book related, but I really can't think. Oh, I fell down the stairs like an hour ago and I was hysterically crying. That's the last time I cried. I literally like slid from the top of the stairs to the bottom and I just was bawling. Last time you said you love someone? This morning. Pretty decent answer. The meaning behind your YouTube name? Well, my name is Emma and I like books. When I point over here, I'm pointing my bookshelf, if you didn't know. Last book you read? Taken by Erin Bauman. I buddy read this with Kelly from Kelly's Book Spill, and I loved it, and I will have a review of it up soon. I have it all like written out and stuff, I just have to film it. But it was really, really good, and stay tuned for a review of it. Book you're currently reading? Frozen by Erin Bauman. This one is definitely really good so far too. Like a little more than halfway through it. Last show you watched? The last show I watched was probably Supernatural, but I haven't watched it in a few weeks just because like it was BookTube-a-thon. And then it was the come down from BookTube-a-thon. And it's still the come down from BookTube-a-thon. I make that really awkward laughing noise after everything I say. It makes me really uncomfortable. I'm sorry. See, I just did it again. Last person you talked to. Let's check the text. My boyfriend. The relationship between you and the last person you texted. Well, he's my boyfriend. So that kind of relationship. Favorite food? Chipotle. I could eat Chipotle all the time, non-stop. It is amazing. Place you want to visit? I want to go back to England. I could live my whole life without seeing the rest of Europe if I could just live in England. Last place you were? I dropped my sister off at the bars like half an hour ago. So the bars that I'm not legally allowed to go to. Do you have a crush? I feel like I've answered this question like 16 times in this video already. Last time you kissed someone? Yesterday? Last time you were insulted? Well, I worked today, so I was most likely insulted within the past 12 hours. It's a love kind of insult though. Favorite flavor of sweet? Probably chocolate. I mean, I can't eat a lot of chocolate, but like I love the taste of chocolate. What instruments do you play? The book. No, I used to play the cornet, which is a kind of trumpet, but I gave up on that after I got my braces, so I haven't really played anything since. I tried the guitar at one point, but I was absolute crap at it, so I stopped. Favorite piece of jewelry? You guys have probably seen it in a couple of my other videos. I wear a necklace a lot that I don't have on me at the moment. It's a necklace that my boyfriend gave me the day we started going out, and I've worn it every day since, but I left it at his house like 2 weeks ago, and he forgets to bring it whenever I see him, and I forget to ask for it, so he's probably going to have it for another 2.5 years and then give it back to me, but yeah, that's definitely my favorite piece of jewelry. Or else my Morgenstern ring, I wear that a lot too. Last sport you played? I think I played soccer maybe a couple days ago. I don't like sports, so that was probably the last sport I played because it's the only sport I like. The last song you sang? God, I was in the car like 10 minutes ago, and I don't know what the last song I sang was. But it was probably one that you haven't heard of either, so. When I say you haven't heard of my stuff, it's not because I'm like, oh, I'm a hipster, like nobody listens to the music I do. It's just that, like, not a lot of people listen to the music that I do, so, like, I don't want to bother you with stuff that you're not going to care about. Favorite chat-up line? Oh, are you going to bed? Mind if I Slytherin? That was so stupid. God, Emma, don't do that. Have you ever used it? No! Last time you hung out with anyone? I actually really had to think about this one. It wasn't that long ago, it's just I forget things so quickly. I feel like I went out Wednesday night. I think I went to Applebee's with my friends. Yeah, I think that's what we did. 2 days ago ain't so bad for an introvert. And who should answer these questions next? I don't really know who's already done this tag. I'm gonna tag Ray, Kelly, Selena, Enya, Red, the other Kelly. I'm gonna tag Chloe, I'm gonna tag Emma, I'm gonna tag Al, I'm gonna tag Britt, I'm gonna tag... Who else am I gonna tag? I'm gonna tag Julia. If you heard your name, or you think you heard your name, check below, because I'm gonna link everyone. I'm just too lazy to think of your YouTube names. And anyone else who wants to do it, you should do this tag too, because it was a lot of fun. So yeah, that's the TMI tag. Thank you whoever watched my first non-book video. If you guys have any suggestions for another non-book video, I'm more than willing to do it. Nobody gives me video suggestions, but you should start. So yeah, leave a comment below if you have any suggestions for different videos, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!